Alright, now it's time to clean this fan. This is a Lakewood 1024. It's a 12-inch high velocity fan. And I might oil the motor as well. I'm kind of nervous about that because I've had one of these before, and when I took the motor apart in it, I wrecked the windings because these are kind of tricky to take apart. So I'm not sure if I want to do that, but I do want to take it apart and at least clean it because it's full of dust. Okay, I got the blade off. That was kind of a pain in the butt. The set screw was really tight, but I was able to get it loose. Had to use a 3mm Allen key for that. As you can see, it's pretty dusty in here. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to take this motor apart because, again, these are really kind of hard to service without damaging something. I went ahead and vacuumed everything, the back grille, front grille, blades, and the motor. So the inside of the motor really isn't that bad. I'll show you the back of it too. It's really not bad in there, but I think I'm going to take it apart anyway because I want to oil it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and be really careful. Alright, motor's detached from the frame, so now I'm going to start taking these nuts off of here and hopefully I don't break it. Oh, this seems a little bit more promising than the last time I did this. These are just studs and they're meant to have nuts on them that act as spacers. The actual bolts that hold the motor together are right here, and then on this end I already took them out, and I'm using a flathead screwdriver to pry the two motor halves apart. And what I want is to get the front one to come off because I don't want to have to deal with these wires back here. Okay, rotor's out. I don't know if you can tell in video, but it looks like there's actually some oil in this thing, which is good. But yeah, I'm still going to clean this out a little bit and put more oil in it. Windings look pretty good. There's not very much oil wick material in the back bearing, so that's a little bit concerning, but I'll put as much oil in there as I can. I don't know if it's going to be worth taking the back half off. I don't think it is because it's really not that dusty inside of this thing, and I'd rather use compressed air anyway. And as you can maybe see, this is a shaded pole motor. It's not PSC. There's no capacitor on this thing anywhere, so I'm going to oil this and clean it out a little bit and we'll put it back together. Motor's all back together. Make sure when you're doing this, like there's the little tiny washers underneath these two. Make sure they don't fall inside of the motor, because if you're frustrated already, you're going to be even more frustrated when that happens. So just watch out for that. And the nice thing about this fan is if this motor ever takes a crap, you can put one of those Fasco motors in here, because they still sell those, and I actually have an extra one. So, but I'm hoping that this one doesn't fail, because I don't see why it would. It's clean and it's oiled well. So I'm going to go ahead and put the blade back on and grill on, and we'll be done with this project. It is now all back together. Spins nice and free. It's quiet. Nice spin down time. I'm going to run it. Starts off on low. Vibrates a little bit. Medium. And high. Much better. Unfortunately, it is missing the rubber feet, so it kind of walks around, so I'll have to put a towel under it or something, but there we go, it's been serviced.